What in the world is going to happen to real estate commissions after the NAR verdict? A lot of people have this question on their minds. Realtors, buyers, sellers, everyone wants to know what the heck is going on and how things are going to change. We're going to answer that question for you today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Denver Boulder Living. My name is Renee Sobering, Realtor with Team Sobering and Keller Williams Avenues Realty. And today I'm going to be discussing the NAR verdict and how it can affect you. All right, so in the past, this is how it worked. The listing agent collects a commission from the seller. The listing agent uses a portion of that commission to pay the buyer's agent as an incentive for the buyer's agent to bring their client to the table and help facilitate the transaction. This amount was always listed in the MLS so that buyer's agents knew compensation was available. This amount was always predetermined between the listing agent and the seller prior to the property hitting the market. Now, without getting into the nitty-gritty details of the actual case itself and the verdict, all you really need to know is this. As of July 2024, listing agents are no longer allowed to advertise compensation for buyer's agents anywhere in the MLS. Now, the big question for you is, how does this affect me as a buyer or a seller? So imagine your boss comes into work tomorrow and says to everyone in the office, hey, guess what, everyone? You're going to be working for free from now on. Woohoo! Oh, I bet you'd be super excited, right? Okay, so for my buyers out there, do not be surprised if your realtor asks you to sign a contract that guarantees that you will pay their commission. Now, before you get upset or start freaking out, give me a second. Now, being the good person that you are, you don't want your realtor to work for free. But let's be honest, you don't really want to pay them either because you're trying to save up money to buy a house. You're trying to get a down payment and closing costs together. We get it. But by signing this contract and putting yourself on the hook for the agent's commission, we can now add it as a negotiation factor in your offer to purchase a home. I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, I just won't use a buyer's agent then. I'll just get represented by the seller's agent. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way. The seller's agent has a fiduciary responsibility to their client and to serve their client's interests. It is not in their client's interests to educate you about the buying process. It is in their client's best interest if you are unrepresented. Okay, and before you sellers start throwing a party thinking you're going to save so much money, I need you to think about this. An unrepresented buyer is going to be much more likely to terminate the contract for a non-legal reason. Imagine getting 4 weeks into your sale of your home and then your buyer walks away. This is much more likely to happen without an agent present. So as far as changes that I think we will see coming from the NAR verdict, I think we're going to see more unrepresented buyers, sadly. I think we're going to see more contracts terminating without cause. I think we're going to see more lawsuits. I think we're going to see a little bit of chaos. So do yourself a favor and hire yourself a good real estate agent. Lucky for you, I just happen to know a couple. This has been Denver Boulder Living. I'm Renee Sobering, Realtor with Team Sobering and Keller Williams Avenues Realty. Have a great day.